top of the drops. I am super excited this week to be joined by Nicky. Nicky, how's it going, man?
It's going amazing. It's going awesome. I couldn't be better. Best day of my life.
I love that. So before we get rolling, I wanted to shout out a little extra who dropped today. I picked up his shirt at the show I went to.
Nice.
Also, I want to re-shout out Lysol, who we talked about at length before the show. Yeah, Nicky also.
Let's go, baby.
Is a fan.
Stay with the Lysol
brand. Let's get this show sponsored, right?
Come on.
So this is about.
That's what we use to clean this room. Every day we come in this room and we clean it with nothing other than Lysol.
Hashtag Lysol. All right.
There's your drop right there. No, thank you for having me, Taco, man. I love the Gala platform. I'm so happy to be here. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I'm psyched to have you. And so people at home understand, I didn't prep you for any of what we're doing right now.
I have no idea what we're doing.
Which is
I'm
great.
a little antsy.
You should be a little antsy.
Yeah.
If we have to edit something post, we can. So, all right. Top of the show, we normally do some kind of a top 10 list. So I'm going to have you join in with that for me.
Cool.
So what some people might not know is the in Nicky is I Love Life. It's the I Love Life movement. I thought oh, it's right there. I don't have the tattoo yet. Yet.
You got to get it.
Hey.
Yet.
Who
What
knows,
you got to
man?
do right here, or like Fairfax style, West Hollywood style.
What if I
on your
did
face.
like the knuckles, like the Love Life across
Yeah,
the
knuckles would be tight. 4 and 4. Love life.
Yeah. That's the one I'm going to do next time I'm out there. Next time I'm at the
I'm gonna get
your towel.
I'm gonna get taco.
Just double taco?
Just double taco, baby. Double it up.
I love it. All right, so we're going to do a top 10 of things that we just love about life.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Yeah? All right, you
Okay,
want to
10
start us
things
out?
that I
You
love
want to
about
start us
life.
out with number 10? What's something that you just love about life?
I love different foods. The fact that the culinary world has different countries in different geographical locations that have different types of foods that in their culture inspires this different type of food. I love that I can go different places and try different things.
I love that. So for my first one, for number 9, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to say a nice nap.
That's
Really
great.
Right?
Love that. Yes, I love that.
All right, number 8, what do you got?
Number 8, let's go with a nice poop after a coffee.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Is that too vulgar?
I don't think it's too vulgar. No, I think that's perfect.
I read a book when I was younger, and it was called Everyone Poops.
Yep.
And everyone does poop. And after a nice coffee, and that means you're healthy, and you're in the morning, and you just get your morning poop. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. Get your day started right.
That's a good one.
Okay, what do you got?
So I'm going with for number 7. Let's go random acts of kindness, and I've got on one that I was thinking about for this. So if you see Girl Scouts like selling their cookies, a trick that I like to do is I'll ask the girls what their favorite cookies are. I'll pretend like I don't know about Girl Scout cookies. They'll be like, oh, what are your favorites? And whatever they tell me, I buy those cookies and then give them to the girls.
Wow.
So they freak out.
That's a really nice act of kindness.
Yeah, it's a super fun one. They love it. I'm not going to eat those cookies. They're terrible for you, but they love it. And then if they want to, they could just resell those cookies and just keep the $5 or $6 or whatever.
Totally.
All right, number 6, what do you got?
I would say let's go a cold beer on a hot day. I love that. I love a cold beer on just like I don't like to drink too much, but just like a nice hot day, and you're just like on the pier. Maybe you're on the Santa Monica pier, and you just got like a cold Modelo with a lime. It's nice.
I love that. We don't have any piers, but like you just get done like mowing the yard or something. You go inside.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm
the best.
with you. All right, number 5.
Absolutely.
I'm going a like a real good tickle fight.
That's a good
really
one.
Good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, okay. Okay, I got a good one. This is one of my favorite things. When you get your hair cut, if you get it at like a salon and they wash your hair, the people that I go
Yeah,
So basically
100%.
what you're going to do,
100%.
they could do scalps. Taco,
yeah.
they could do scalps, man.
Like a scalp massage.
You don't need hair. You don't need hair to kick it. You got to use a scalp massage.
Yeah,
Scalp
no,
massage, but it's nice.
I do. I remember I used to have
do
hair,
this.
and I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. That is a good one.
I got most of it in the back.
Yeah, well, that's you got the party back there.
That's got the old Kentucky passport. But I like to go to the salon just for the scalp massage.
Yeah, that checks out. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3, just in case she watches this later, Mrs. Taco.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's great.
You have to make a list, right? Or else I'm never going to hear the end of it.
For sure. No, that's wonderful. Shout out Miss Taco. Oh, how about the perfect fitting hat or shirt? When it's just like, it's like your hat, you know what I mean? You've got your shit on, you've worn it about a couple thousand times, and it's just your form-fitting hat. And you lose it for a second, you find it, and it's your hat, that hat you always wear.
Yeah. So number 1, apologies to Mrs. Taco, but number 1, of course, is Waffle House.
Let's go.
Right?
Let's go. Waffle House is a great one.
That's the thing. I thought that was a really great, top 10 list. I think we crushed that.
Can I do a grand prize? I'm going to do a grand prize and double down on that.
Yeah.
There's nothing better. There is nothing better than a greasy meal after a show. After you get off stage and you prepared for this show and you had a killer show and you get off and you have like a French dip with French fries or like a patty melt at Mel's Diner at like 2 a.m. It's the best. Best time to eat greasy food is after a show.
I can 100% support that.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice job. I like it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Cool.
We're gonna roll right into a new segment that I like to call New Segments, in which we explore some new segments. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. This is a new segment that I like to call Food Fight, in which we discuss some hot button issues in the food industry.
Cool.
Are you ready for this?
Absolutely. I had years in the hospitality service industry, so I'm ready to rock.
You're going to love this. Okay. So mayonnaise is the best condiment.
Ugh. Mayonnaise is actually, it goes, no, I'm not even going to make any jokes right now.
No,
but mayonnaise.
Not
mayonnaise
your favorite
is below.
condiment. The best condiment. Doesn't have to be your favorite.
You want me to say what I think is the best condiment?
No, you're supposed to just agree with me and we move on. But
no, mayonnaise sucks. I'd rather eat an inanimate object than have one. I'd rather eat something that's not even edible than smell mayonnaise.
All right. So what do you think is the best condiment? Don't you
Probably
dare say
spicy.
ketchup.
No. Spicy mustard.
Okay. You know what? Mustard's probably the second best condiment. But it doesn't have the versatility of a mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, you're putting it on sandwiches, a plethora of sandwiches.
Spicy mustard on sandwiches.
It's holding together so many different other foods. Macaroni salad, tuna salad, all those salads all require mayonnaise. Mayonnaise and deviled eggs. Mayonnaise is basically aioli, and aioli is just even fancier. It's like tier 2 mayonnaise.
I would be willing to, if I had to give up, if I said anything's got to go from the food group, I would say mayonnaise can go. I wouldn't miss it.
I think this is personal for you.
It is. I've always just despised mayo. Anyway.
I'll squirt mayonnaise directly into my mouth. So I love deviled eggs. Sometimes I'll do like a poor man's deviled egg, and I'll just get like a whole hard-boiled egg and just squirt a bunch of mayonnaise on it and just eat that as a snack. our next segment, here's a new segment called We're Building a Band.
Nice.
Are you ready for this?
I love these segments.
So these are all brand new. So if
These
you
are
had to
great.
build a band right now, out of anybody you want, music-wise, who would those people be? Who would those musicians be? So like the guitarist you'd want in your band, the drummer you'd want in your band, living or dead, whatever you want. It's a fantasy band.
Do they have to like actually be guitarists and drummers, or can I like make up the fact that they play guitar and drums? Does that make sense?
So you want to have like a celebrity who isn't a musician be in your band pretending to play
Right.
drum?
Yeah,
It's
like for
your
instance,
band,
if like
man.
Jason Bateman, Bateman could be my drummer, so that can be a thing.
I love this. Why not?
Okay. All right. So I would have. Let's see. Let's do. Robert Downey Jr. is my lead singer.
Okay.
I've got Joe Pesci on the bass.
Yep.
Does slapping bass. Joe
Does he
Pesci.
wear it high like that?
Yeah, because he's really short.
Yeah.
So he's trying to keep the.
Yes.
So you got Joe Pesci. No one's fucking with Joe Pesci on the bass.
Yep.
Then you got we'll throw like John Bonham as the drummer.
Okay.
And so this is so random. I got Jimi Hendrix on the guitar, John Bonham on the drums, Joe Pesci on the bass, Robert Downey Jr. as the lead singer, and I'm gonna throw George Carlin on the keys.
Okay. I like that. I like how you went. Like you have some real musicians to actually keep the song together.
Yeah.
But then you're having some fun with it.
And band manager would be actually no, I'm gonna take Joe Pesci off of the bass. We're gonna put Al Pacino there, and Joe Pesci's gonna manage the band.
Okay.
'Cause he's gonna collect our money. He's gonna collect our money.
All that checks out. That's a great band. Yeah, for
What
sure.
about you?
Man, so I wrote this down earlier, but they're all like actual like musicians. All right. So I started with bass. And I went Brian Ritchie from the Violent Femmes, who's the greatest bassist of all time.
Nice.
Because I think that's a solid, like, your bassist can be your lead, right?
Definitely.
For drums, I went Kim Shafino from Matt and Kim. I don't know if you know Matt and Kim.
Yeah, of course.
Amazing live shows. It's just the two of them. She's on drums, and she's a ridiculous drummer, but also such a great performer.
Sick.
So that energy, I
That's
think, is
awesome.
going to be super tight. I added a guitar to my band.
Cool.
I feel like that's important. And Vadim Prushinov, who is he was the keyboardist for Dragon Force, but he started playing guitar. Dragon Force is a speed metal band watch their YouTube. They're ridiculously talented. And so I thought, throw in the guitars, but not like, I'm not doing this as a joke. Like, this dude is like legit. He'll like melt your soul playing guitar.
Hell yeah.
Right?
This band sounds tight. Yeah.
Pretty tight. I decided instead of a traditional guitarist, I'm going electric violin. I'm putting my girl Nova from City of Sound in there.
His band goes crazy.
Because why wouldn't you, right? You don't need like a guitar. I've got a great bassist, I've got a guitar, and now I've got electric violin. Yeah. And for vocals, I'm doing Phoebe Bridgers, who I just love. Phoebe Bridgers. Yeah. I don't know how it's going to work as a band, but I think she'd be up for it.
That's dope.
All right. We've got, I have one more segment in my These Are Segments segment.
Dope.
So the final segment here is a segment called 5 Dumb Questions.
Are
you ready? All right.
I'm ready.
Number 1, for $1 million, you have to beat me at a game of Monopoly or Candyland. Which one are you going to challenge me in?
Monopoly.
But no question?
Yeah, no question.
Okay.
Because we could play Candyland. Candyland generally lasts about 30 minutes. Monopoly could last a long time. So I want to spend some time. I want to get
Yeah.
in there, play the game. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff going on in Monopoly. That shit could last for hours.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I like that. And you know that I probably don't have a great attention span. So after, an hour and a half, I'd probably just flip the board and walk away.
Ah!
All right.
Probably.
Question number 2 in our dumb questions. Who
Okay.
was the worst Beatle?
The worst was Paul McCartney.
It is Paul McCartney. Yeah.
Wait, there's a right answer?
That's absolutely the right answer. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
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 I have a huge Instagram beef with Paul. Paul, I know you're watching. Even Nicky agrees you're the worst one.
Fuck you, Paul McCartney. No, I'm just kidding.
For using that on Twitter tomorrow.
Jeez, sorry.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
All right, number 3.
Mhm.
You can only listen to one Madonna song for the rest of your life. What Madonna song do you choose?
Well, I got one actually. The one she did with 070 Shake. I forget the name of it, but the one she did with 070 Shake. It was from 6 months ago. What's that song called? It's dope. Yeah,
See? So you do like some Madonna.
I actually love. That's a great song. But that 070 Shake carries it. It's
Sure.
called
Well,
070 Shake Madonna.
she's still getting some credit for that.
Frozen. Yeah, Frozen. That song's great.
See, that I'll take it. It's Frozen. Mine's Like a Prayer.
Okay.
All right.
What do we got?
Number 4 it's a two-parter.
Okay.
Did Justin Timberlake, in fact, bring Sexy back? And if so, is it still here?
I think he did,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel it. I feel that it's still here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I mean, yeah, it's Justin,
Yeah.
Guy brought it. And that's
Yeah,
Timbaland,
absolutely.
right? That was Timbaland that produced that?
Yeah, I think Tim produced that, yeah.
Yeah, so I think, and who wrote it? I think, did Dream write it?
I don't know
Or did
who
they
wrote
write it?
I don't know.
Well, Justin and Timbaland definitely brought Sexy back, and I think it's here to stay.
Agreed. All right, final dumb question. Who are your 5 favorite Canadian rappers?
I don't know if I can name many. Let's go Drake.
Sure. Yep. Okay.
I think Tory Lanez.
Yeah, Tory Lanez is
See
Canadian.
one?
Yeah.
I'm over here now just going, name as many Canadian rappers as I can. Can I put Adam Sandler in there? He can rap.
Adam Sandler's from Vermont, but yeah, Vermont.
Oh, I thought he
borders-
was Canadian.
No.
That's right. No, Jim Carrey.
Oh,
Jim
no, he's
Carrey.
from New Hampshire. I think he's from New Hampshire. Sorry, not Vermont.
That's right. Yeah, Adam
Yeah.
Sandler. Yeah, that's right.
Sorry.
Wait, no, come on. Let's be serious. Canadian rappers. Nav.
Okay. Is Billy helping you right now?
What are some other Canadian rappers? Sharon. He was a battle rapper. Really, Drake is the kind of the champ there.
We need to get these rappers on the map.
I know. I want like a gangster rapper from Nova Scotia. He's
Yeah,
just
that's
got
what we
like that
all
kind
want.
of sweet little accent, but he's like hard.
Yeah, we all want that. I'm
wanna
going to
hear
do an
that.
expose. I'm going to do a whole thing on Canadian rappers because now I feel like they're not getting the respect they deserve.
I agree. Okay.
All right, that
Cool.
was the last question in dumb questions. Those are all my new segments in my new segment called New Segments.
I love all your segments called new segments.
Thanks, man. Do you want to talk about Light, which is the track that you dropped this week?
Yes, I would love to. What do you want to talk about?
Give us the vibe, the story. What's the inspiration? Just give us the rundown.
So, well, I've been making music like consistently for about 11 years now. And when I moved down to San Diego and kind of like met my team and started grinding down there, that was 11 years ago. And throughout that time, there's been highs, there's been lows, but the lows sometimes were really low. And I think I've always written songs to remind myself to be able to refocus on what's important and kind of remind myself what I'm in this for, kind of like a North Star. And I write from places a lot of times for things that I need to hear. So obviously, like, if you ever heard my full catalog, a lot of it is inspirational, it's motivational, it's uplifting. Lyrically, it's like I always want to be bringing people up. And so if Light is a record like that came from this past year that was one of the most difficult experiences I've had in my music career so far. I've been independent for so long, and I'm happy being independent. And in the beginning of the year, I did a show in LA at a place called the Peppermint, and it was a very successful show. We sold it out. It was a really, really cool experience. But from there, I started getting label offers for the first time in my life, like serious label offers. And I hated the whole experience. It was really confusing. You spend all this time reading different business books and going through, learning how to register songs and learn how to get merch printed and do all these things. For years, you learn how to operate an independent career and make some money. And in those moments, you kind of realize that there's still so much to learn. And I think in the conversations that I was having with like the legal jargon and all that stuff, I felt really talked over and talked around. And I just felt like there was so much trickery going on, and it's not the reason why I started making music. And I understand it's a business and all that, but it just took a lot out of me. I wasn't surrounded by the people that I wanted to be surrounded by. Like, this is where I like to be, in the studio with the people that are my friends, and we are well-intentioned, and we want to get the best out of each other, and no one's, pulling a fast one on anybody. And so I eventually decided to walk away from a pretty large deal, pretty large major deal, and stay independent. And in that experience, I wrote the song Light, and it was just a reminder for me to just keep following my inner light and keep moving forward. So long-winded, but that's where that came.
I love that, man. I'm glad that worked out for you.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. And mind you, I have a lot of great things going on right now, and honestly, like, is the best decision I ever made. I feel so good. I think I realized that, and I think if any artists are watching this, I think at one point you have to decide what you want, like what your intention is being in music. What is it that is your high ambition, and what are you willing to, I hate to say this, but settle for? Because are you only going to be happy if you become this, superstar known around the world? Or are you good with getting your music out to a niche audience and building a fan base that will last you forever? If you have a small fan base that will come to your shows, that will buy tickets, that will buy merch, so it's like, what exactly do you want, and what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to give up to get what you want? And I think a lot of artists, they learn as time goes that you do have to give up some stuff to get what you want. So just knowing what you're in it for. Just remind yourself what you're in it for. What's your goal? What's the North Star? What's the light?
Yeah, that's great. For people who haven't heard the track yet, obviously wanted to listen to it on the platform. But you also gave us the video of the track, which we're going to play now for people. Nice. And then I feel like you did such a good job on my segments about segments. We should probably give away one of your tracks too. So after the song, we're going to have a QR code. People can scan that, potentially win one of your tracks, which I think would be great. I'm going to come out to LA so we can get knuckle tats together.
Let's go.
And I'm
gonna get a little I would think about getting like a little taco, like an actual little carne asada taco.
Yeah, if you're gonna go, I don't have any tats, but if you're gonna go get a little taco, I'll go get a little taco with you.
Or we could just go get tacos and a beer. I know this great spot.
Oh, or just eat tacos? Yeah, we could do that too. Yeah. We don't have to get tattoos. We can just get tacos.
Yeah, we'll just go to Tu Madre. They got a great happy hour.
Thanks, Nicky. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
Anybody thinks. Hashtag Lysol. Hashtag keep it clean.
Yeah.
Right? Thanks, everybody. And we will see you in Discord.
Peace, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Taco.
Follow the light, follow the light. Don't let it go, don't let it die. Follow the light, follow it. And I know you'll find something to believe in. Follow the light, follow the light. Don't let it go, don't let it die. Follow the light, follow the light. And I know you'll find something to believe in. Follow the light, run to the light. Break from the dark to the outside. Bad out of hell, trying to stay alive. Rise from it all like a butterfly. Butterfly doors open up to a better view. I take it all in if I had a second to. But I'm running out of time and I'm losing sunshine. I don't know your story, every coin got another side. And that could be depending how you flip it. Knowing life goes on even when you feel like losing grip.